Update 3 on Cyclone Dineo, which is currently located in the Mozambique Channel and now closing in on Mozambique itself. At 3 AM UTC, February the 15th, it had winds of 70 miles an hour and a pressure of 979 millibars. Currently located at 22.8 degrees south, 37.6 degrees east. A yellow alert is in effect in Mozambique, where cyclonic conditions are expected within the next 24 hours. Over the next 24 hours, the storm is likely to continue to intensify into a Category 1 hurricane equivalent just before landfall, and then it will weaken dramatically and dissipate possibly within 48 hours. So the storm will certainly not be around for much longer, that we can guarantee. 154 miles east-southeast of Vilanculo, 178 miles west of Europa Island now, and it's a Stage 2 on the CDPS scale, borderline Stage 2/3. It was 3 earlier, it's now gone down slightly to 2, but still a fairly organised system with significant damage likely near the storm's centre, to the south and to the east, we expect. Over the next 72 hours, we expect hurricane conditions will occur along a very small part of the coast of Mozambique and a sparsely populated area, we gather, and then it will move inland and the tropical storm wind field will decrease substantially to the point where it no longer exists by Friday as the storm potentially moves into part of northern South Africa. Sea surface temperatures are fairly warm right now, 29 degrees Celsius or thereabouts, perhaps a little bit warmer still near the coast of Mozambique, heading towards 30 Celsius, and that will obviously become not so much of a factor very soon after landfall. As for wind shear, you can see there it's pretty low and decreasing. Those dark blue areas showing extremely low amounts of wind shear, the greener areas showing more moderate amounts, and the yellows and oranges showing high amounts over there to the storm's northeast. Looking at latest floater imagery from NOAA, not looping I'm afraid, just the static images. You can see how the storm's been developing, and it's not looking too bad. Infrared imagery showing that there's been a big flare up in the cloud tops to the east and southeast in convection thunderstorm activity on the eastern side of the storm. The western side remains pretty dry and the inclement conditions are still not really reaching Mozambique yet. One or two outer bands just crossing the coast there and delivering some conditions, but really not very much at all has been going on so far in Mozambique, but that will change in the next 24 hours. So let's take a look at 2017 so far. It's a sorry state of affairs this year to date. Only 2 named storms have formed so far. We'd expect around 7 or 8 by now. And the average tropical storm count year by year is 41, and a lot more storms stronger than that as well, by the way. In total storm terms, 2017 is only up at 2 so far. 1900 sets the benchmark for the historical record with 31, but that obviously came at a time where observations were not as good. I'm sure we'll surpass that at some point later this year. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com and its tracker, which is always up to date at your service. You can also find us on YouTube, you're probably there right now, Force 13, all in text. That's the same way you can find us on Facebook, and we're at Force 13 on Twitter as well. All of those mediums, all in text. Here's where the numbers come in. You can follow Fool13, you can add me on Skype, FOOL13, and add extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.